In 1949, a group of young men set out to make an impact in our community. Little did they know the lasting impact that their legacy would leave for generations to come. Today, more than 60 years later, the YMCA of Wichita Falls is reaching more people, making an impact in more families, and doing more for our community than ever before. Last year, 1,491 children were enrolled in our child care programs. More than 2,400 children participated in our recreational programs. 2,253 children played youth sports. And over 12,000 people were impacted by our health and wellness programs. These are more than just numbers. These are lives changed for the better. These are families given hope, and children given a brighter future. Every person, every family, every child has potential. The potential to be more. The potential to do more.
I feel like the YMCA helps me to be better as a working woman. I probably wouldn't work if there wasn't a YMCA because I just wouldn't trust anyone with my children. But here I feel that they do have someone that is actually there to hold them if they fall or, wipe a tear from their eye. I do have people here that not only do they take care of my kids, but they're really good friends to me. And I know that they genuinely do love my children and love me. I was in labor, and of course when you're in labor, you can't take your other kids in the room. So one of the friends that I met here who take care of my kids here, she got out of her bed, she came up and she got my kids. She took them home and she kept them until, I got out the hospital. And even when I came home from the hospital, she would pick the kids up, take them to daycare, bring them back, bring me something to eat, and she would do it until I was well enough to drive myself. So if I ever need something, I can truly say that I can always call and they're there for me and my children.
When I first came to sign up my kids, it's not a cheap thing to be paying for on a weekly basis. And there came a time frame where we got low on funds, and so I talked to somebody, letting them know, I was struggling with paying, and she referred me to get scholarship help. It's helped out a lot, especially with them, and they love coming to the Y. Some days they don't ever want to leave, which I don't know how that makes me feel, but there are parents out there that just can't afford it, but they have to work. And so donating will help them to get that scholarship that they may need to put their kids in order for their kids to have somewhere to go after school. I'm extremely grateful for the people that did donate, that helped me get the scholarship that I needed to be able to bring my kids to the YMCA. Otherwise, I don't know where they would be. I don't know where I would be at this moment in time. I, from the bottom of my heart, thank them for helping me out tremendously over these past 4 years. And I know my kids thank them.
My daughter's name is Kirsten Morgan. She has Down syndrome. Her speech abilities, cognitive abilities are all on the low end of the spectrum. She was behind on a lot of things, and one of the things we decided to try was special needs gymnastics. We haven't missed a single day since we started. One of the things that was really amazing was how fast we saw a difference in her. Her speech picked up so quickly. One of the first things she ever really said to us was, "I go nastics." That was something that she repeated to us every day, several times a day. "I go nastics, I go nastics." I can't imagine her life without special needs gymnastics. It's so much a part of her and who she is now, and who we are as a family. We couldn't go without special needs gymnastics. We couldn't go without coming to the Y. To anyone who has donated to the YMCA, I would say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can never express how grateful I am for what the people here have done for Kirsten. It's made more difference in her than I could have ever imagined. This is a little girl who was so far behind in everything, And one thing that you wouldn't think would make such a huge difference has completely changed her.
The YMCA is more than a gym, more than a club, and more than a program. Help us do more.